YouTube? Eric DIY with another great review for you. Today we're going to review these Zamp solar LED lighting strips. Now these lights are used for many things. They market them more for camping or a pop-up canopy tent, even for truck beds, RV awning lights, under cabinet lighting even if you want. But I'm going to use them on my outdoor screened-in porch. I bought these a while ago and I just didn't get the chance to put them up because we were still kind of getting the porch ready with projectors and movies and stuff like that. So today is the day where we start putting these up. The great thing about these lights is they do come in a portable pack, which is great for camping and stuff. I plan on making them a more permanent summer addition to the screened-in porch, but they have everything in one nice kit here. You have 4 LED light bars. In this pocket, you have all the adapters that you could possibly power this with. You could power it with a 12-volt adapter from a battery, like a cigarette lighter, if you will. You can also do the reverse of that and go DC in from a 12-volt outlet. And they also include an AC adapter, which I think I'm going to use that. I might use a solar box to light these in the back, which I charge all day long. The lights themselves look to be waterproof. They have a nice sealant on them, and the connectors that they have also have some waterproof connecting type connectors on them. They're made of aluminum, so they're lightweight, and they have a track right there. I'm probably going to use some double stick outdoor tape to stick them to where I want to on the screened-in porch. But yeah, I'm hoping for a little more light right out there, because right now we just have one single porch light, so it doesn't light up the whole place like I like to, and that's why we're going to try these. In these other pockets, they just give you a bunch of different connectors, long, wicked long DC connectors to go between lights, so you can spread them out. They have mini connectors here too as well, so there's many different ways that you can string them together. And then a master power on and off switch if you'd like. So everything is here that you need. They also have instructions on how to do that all right here. So they tell you how to do the connectors, the different power supply that you can use. Very flexible on your options here on what you could do. It also includes a remote dimmer kit. So they have a remote control for the lights. You could dim them up and down brightness, and looks like they have different modes and stuff. I think it's gonna be pretty straightforward to install these. So I'm gonna go ahead and install them, and then we'll try them out. And I have my trusty assistant Zach here. We're trying to figure out how we're gonna install it in this screened-in porch area right here. So we'll figure it out. Luckily it does slant down, so I'm thinking maybe a straight shot or somewhere along the edge here. Just something we have to wait till evening actually to see how it's gonna light up. So we're gonna try multiple ways, right Zach? And we're gonna try to mount it. However, I did want to show you everything I just showed you has 2 3-way splitters, 1 110-volt adapter, 4 on and off power switches, 1 LED remote, 1 thing of battery clips, 1 cigarette lighter plug, waterproof connectors all around, package of Velcro straps to help you out, 2 4-foot cords, 2 8-foot long extension cords, and 1 33-foot long extension cord. And on top of that, each light is magnetic with magnets at the end, so you can attach these to metal objects. Other specs are that the color is cool white, has a 12-volt input voltage, 6,000 to 6,500 Kelvin on the color range there. LED type, it's a bunch of 50/50 diodes. Power, it takes about 20 watts at most. That means 5 watts per each strip. And the lumens is a total of 1920. But each light strip is supposed to put out 480, which is a little bit less than its typical 60-watt bulb. They should last 35,000 hours on the LEDs. And again, it's waterproof, IP65 rated. So I've had this installed for a couple days now. The lights are working great, but this is where it ends, and I have it going around the perimeter here. I put a 4-foot extension in the middle. I put the other 2 here because we're gonna light this screened-in porch. And then I ran the cable from there through the siding over here all the way around. You might see just a little black cord right there, which is finally going to go near this light, which is the only light that we had out here before that. Just going to go down the siding. It's down below, we have an electrical outlet, so that plugs right into the wall and it's good to go. We have the original porch light on, and we'll see how much it adds to the screened-in porch here. It's just going to come from the 4 LED strips over there, but it lights up pretty well. So let's see what happens. And here it is with the 4 LED strip lights going on here. Looks pretty good. Go at an angle. You can see it lights up the porch a lot more. So these are actually exactly what I wanted. They do a nice job with the cool light. You don't even really need the porch light with these. It lights up the whole porch. It does a nice job. It's dusk here. We still have a little bit of sun out there. Don't know if you can see that. But we'll come out here when it's pitch black. We'll also do it without the porch light on and with just these on. But these are fantastic. And I've used these for a couple days. Also, things to note. That remote control portion there, I didn't install that because I just wanted to make sure I could get everything wired. And the only thing it's running on is an AC adapter that I plug in, but they do come with little switches that you can turn on and off. So my goal though is to eventually hook it up to a smart outlet, so that way we can voice activate it and use our phones as a remote control to turn it on and off. So we'll see what happens. But so far so good. It's nighttime and it's pitch black out on the deck here. We have the kitchen light coming through there. And please know that the GoPro does not show the full brightness. I have the ISO setting all the way up for the most light it can let in. So I'm going to leave it in on the corner here. The only light you might see is right there, and that's the sliding glass door. But I have the porch light off, and now I'm going to turn the lights on. And there you go. Just the strip lights themselves light up the whole porch to a nice degree over here. Now, I did mount them on the paneling siding of the roof, if that makes sense. And it angles it out slightly towards the deck, but they do a really nice job of just lighting that up. So I have no complaints about them at all. They do a very nice job, and you can see everything just from those strip lights up there. So overall, I would call this a successful project. Really glad that I got these. I know it was a while and I wanted to install them last spring, but this year we got right on them, and now we'll be enjoying the screened-in porch once it gets a little warmer. Pros about the Zamp solar LED lighting kit. It's very versatile. Comes with tons of switches, cables. I was able to wire it all across the porch, like I said before, all the way around with the 33-foot extension, all the way to the cord right down there. And I get to hide it as well. In fact, there was a little bit of extra that I had to tuck in. Highly customizable, can fit whatever you want. Very portable too, because I know on the box they showed this, and I saw the reviews that showed these at like craft fairs and stuff like that, and they were running them just on little 12-volt outlet boxes, solar generators, if you will, and they were displaying merchandise with them, so you can use them for that too. As far as lighting up this place, this has been amazing. And I can run these off solar power if I want to with my solar batteries, but I prefer to have it on the outlet because I want to have it smart controlled eventually. So that's why, again, I didn't install any on-off switches or even the remote control adapter. I might do that in the future just to have the different modes to be able to dim them, but for now this is where I'm at, and they work great. Cons about the Zamp solar LED lighting. I will say that on the installation, the waterproof connectors, it takes a little more force than what you think to put them in there. And the way that you want to test that is when you go to turn them on for the first time, you want to understand that you might have to tighten down a couple more of these waterproof connectors. So they're a little tricky to connect it the first time. Once you get the amount of force and how they're supposed to fit in there, it works out great. The other con is just basically having to use wires all over the place, but there's really nothing you can do about that. So just make sure that you kind of do what I do if you want to install them for a season or whatever. The other thing I like too is if they could actually have a changing color setting, or at least an option where you could buy one that does changing colors. Just to have that flexibility, honestly. But the pure white, the cool white, is good enough for me for what I wanted, which is to light up this screen-in porch. So I would definitely give the Zamp solar LED lighting a 5 out of 5 still. It's just those little things on setting up. You have to invest a little time into that in order to get them set up correctly. If you would like to purchase the Zamp solar LED lighting strips, please look for a link in the description below. We'll send you to Amazon. We can purchase your very own. Every purchase helps support the Eric DIY channel. We appreciate all your support. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, please give us a thumbs up and push that subscribe button below. While you're down there, also push on the bell notification icon so that way you'll be notified of future Eric DIY video releases. We appreciate all the support. Thank you, and have a great night. As always, if you like this video, found it useful, please subscribe. And if you have a product that you would like reviewed, please contact Eric by emailing him at eric5150diy@gmail.com. Have a great day.